My head ready, my dear. I need you in good term. I like it. I prefer that one of him.
Oh, making sense.
It's more sweet. I don't know. So, Baba, me check. I say, oh, my dear, I'm in mood. Come on, why not? For me, it's fantastic. On car, me. Just can say be an until be on yet. There be no color and be an training for that way. When you're motion out, we say me or more. It's Miss Bacasabia. Already, I don't know. But one car, let me who would the most opera because when the party is so steady, no. Now, who said yet? On a limit could do. I don't say, oh no, Ebia or power as I opera, but to want to make her. And I'm sorry, as a girlfriend, no. You know her, and she also knows you. And it's our pen or the symptoms you'll be short. Oh, say, yeah, she's a moon. And so no.
Like a baby who so what a finish man sana like a man who to me a balance and a bit of finish one no one to me bahansana ube manoi wojuma and a face who have a sensor so woody kind more ban home back and some be man also to us and we are very good pa and a face no our force no open match say be man so bad that about fair match no Saturday ma odie de pa but obe ma force so fair match no ba ni ready as I see an waba. What I say, it is a woo to me, or body to me, a frame match, say, oh, me ready, the quando, bones, bones, and what damp on so to say, so that be frame match or what damp on so no baby the true, no baby the true and the training bomusa, and all to be good dear to be yes, or very comfortable. But what would open, as a be out of frame match, now say, be like, oh, frame match, and I say, Obana and Presso, now would open echo fra. Esana ama wa basa eti oba frɛ match a ɛyɛ na boa uta free twenim no na do do nsase no etiti no fo no saa obo no se usu uta free ma usu etwe epine sim no ebobrim se oh see yes bibia timi cost for kama one as here eti uta free they are very good by now so for ni hwan na so omunim se nyina quotation
emu de diche emu de wo almost had the juice so size wo ebi susu ye normal so ati ase bebe da pede susu obi so ho pede eswa because ebi wo ha na de eswa kwant mi nye de wo say de eye e na ebi wo so mu so odu na so mi nye de wo say nti bebe na pe no obi wo ho pede so obi so ho pede eye slim ti no bibi de bebe ha no I mean, so me peneso. I have a promise. Cause there, the only be ready. One of my lesbians to cramp with them because cause there, I don't know also more on Uncle Baden and Sarah Wassisa. Cause there, into also when you be also to me.
That be break. Oh, I tried the midoname. Oh, feeling the body, Madame Midoname. One ready, I'll bet on my mentuma. Another tonica. Serious pa. Who by different. Ah. Everybody else mean I can say ebisu o am do yama bury or ban or bed so any different ah bi was obe woso ne ho bi was obo say o tafri 21 san ho ba 10 year madam e ho bad ye especially who di kura na o tafri ho waka e de pa madam
Semblance and sex. Now, I wouldn't feel anything. I have to feel something. It's either you lick me, I suck you. That's it. And a metaphor. Pa. The ice cream will come in the bagus metaphor. That one there is necessary. It's fun. It's not like something hard. So it's just fun. And honey ho. Like I said, so bad, I would take it because it's necessary. So I'm promise saying. Starting there, when I will fail, so as why you take it.
Muni dia 100% with DM. Nini na aka ho na eso. De kura che die no, enta firi muni kwa ye che die no. Wunyo be ma wonni matwemu tafra ya na ede. Mama ni bi mu nsu ni mu ye obi wo hwa ase wo twekre toilet no. Ama na ba en de enye. Etwa ne de fa wo takrama fa twani mu fa gata ne nchenchen no. na ma bibia nkɔ yie na mema ni bia na mo twe wo twe ba no be na wo twe ba no boro twe no so ende ya na nye obi atafiri mama me ho abada ya na ye kama ye kɔ yie wo hu ye wuji ya se wi ase kura ni ho wo hu ya wo da boro so
Adame di bia me oba de papa ohun be ye wi ase bibia tu ofro mu bi ndo ho ba de fine pa mo control mu na me je o cha me bow me boss se mu kwa pa aw me bow na me kura onufu na me mia me gina oti sei na me kura otu sei na me se kura onufu dem madam ho ba de pa me dia mo feel entafiri mu so ye entafiri mu ye oba de be ma de opo oba so tafiri mu ma no unim dia e na unim tafiri mu let's opera e so tafiri twen mu ma no se unim dia madam e so tafiri mu ma no opo ba no pa dia tafiri mu de tafiri mu de me pekura che die no minim tafiri mu tu mejuma tafiri mu de e di me ha ye fe matokwa hene ha e fe matokwa hene e die station up obi onum dia eyemia
ya bi esonfa so bi ni awo ana wudi so a utimi da ama ho to wa bitimi je die ho wan fa so pa die ho wan fa so papa ujeje ho dia ni o da wa no asa ya dia mom dia style dia eni nyina bia mepe mitimi chia me ho mitimi dai ya mitimi pumi tu nyina na maje enti dia ne dia ne style ne dia doso ni nyina ye de
no atams no ma no muti feelings ni tie ye mema no oba betumi aholu pa ma bia oyi hu kura o twi hu kura yeyi ohu obi wa kura to make ka kokoso ma no o to make ka ye kokoso nti ma no tumi ti feelings ni tie ye mema no so me nya feeling na eno ani se me su na ye me dem ma me sisi mo djomi me di wi a me sisi mo djomi kama na me so me di so e che asena me homba me fe drobet ye bo me be ma me di ana me di me di ama me owo ba no afili se me di tumi oba me di wa wontumi nja me ntumi pemba sa ne de me di ama me ho ba nte na me kuta oba ne nufu mi no me sei na me da hye manum am na ma me ho ba ntem
bida ba duo no emwa wo de hye ho be ha wo da chi esan se at once wa ebi wo ma do power e de be ma na to o be ma ne down utimi se ejina so but ofa the moment na no ba da na be boa wo firi ho a enya hwibiem enti aduo no ankasa no mimitimu se wikinipa se usua na wo fa be fi se bia wo ye champion but wo benya du ba bi no aduo no mwa wo e be ma kwa san ye mle enti aduo no de enye enti kamen ko de advice wo bia se aduo no enye condom no wo yusu a wo ho mantem enti ko enye wo ntehwe won't it is so dig galley no asebo agu won't hwe edikọdo no kwada ma asa wa ho odin sanye bia so na usu so na oba ne denti na wo hye na wa wo yede dia ewunya so obese condom
Aquaba Kessia Papa by Red Light Show so United Television so enumere midi Ediviki Zuga na enumere channel ato hadia na why ready so oba be sua die one 2 why we are sure say we above 18 okay because show you know a adult show strictly adult show because yeah beto sabe so na tie no sa pepe na ebeka no e mpenyufo nkomo na edi wa ha say enti I'm hoping and believing say wow hey no we 18 and above and you show no eno ni and you remember discuss sustainable relationship ne edi enti na say you know I say enche na obi start relationship bia na obi empoko ware a enche na ase obi abre na obi apene baby atna you know obi enche da as a two parties decided so bet not together ebedu baby na fe encho those times are now yet to say 50 years anniversary in marriage 30 years anniversary 10 years to cry say ending ana empenifo say obi ani hot ni sika ekoware ne tanfo enti problem no eyeden pa eyedade a wehu obi o say something about the person you like wa approach no mwedi nkomo akosi say mo be adofo ana say mo be sati edi mu ho na I feel migrate akọ another level ni ade ne ye ko enim sa afedu baby e wo say e sustainable ana afi obi ate ada eyede empa na ekosi sa ade no uyi obi a o hwe na say wonim say o relationship ana say waware na wo no o pese o team sustain na say o pese o manage na esi peace tadia ene enwumre men ko baby a tina TV no ho say ya na hwena before I be sorry show no so no na wenya I the right direction and I say yeah o de be sustaining a relationship and I say wa worry no me di Ediviki Zuga Madam Glam team ase enwumre beauty products by Eve and I me team mame and Divine Cassie makeover so and me makeup and clothing palace and a mom atade a share ye madam production team ase me boss is obia madam wase mo so mo hwe yedam wase na member na memeda counselor perfect ajekum and so me wa akwaba me dan so say from obai yeah me bia boko yes what you are a team in attire no fatal it's much oh thank you you're looking beautiful as a more colorful hair me colorful hair mo di ho it pops you and then when compliments be brave my tire colorful what me ya mama what I am Alaji uncle le do ma hey asem no ko bosi mami bi hu say hey malam where there this clothing no I am no oh nice nice oh dear we have me now pair but I'm trying to direct all Muslim fraternity okay. So mko jiche right suit pene no we drum no I am come up market one una say ama wife was na when ya girl so na ho na so ho see fe de wa na ma ho finti na pami na pami suban de ontumi wa me so suban ne so ye kama o de I can vouch for you uba mo na ba hu na o tietie na hu me wati baby amiti me hu ni clear suban ne ko okay has anybody rejected you before yes your likeness and willingness wanted to get closer as from Sufi answer me. Okay. What is it that you're rejecting on her? You are irrejectable. But everybody cannot like you. Bible so be up and what yes. But you should be giving an explanation as to why you like me, why you don't like me. Okay. If you don't get that explanation. Or so on say I'm too good for him. Or say me too good for so no other habit. It tells you that Sanipa no one person will be able to so one per direction from you, so you could really do the makeup of the person. It will be because of why effect or people catch you. Right. Me or have a way to pet from Sufi or can be actually. Okay. Obi abenya na so ne dia na me boa. So ni. Obi abenya na so na wo ye fe no obi anka be ye obi a wo kire no. But me be closer to her kakar no say oh. That's attitude. Also and they say it's a ya or share me or outside or UK. Me the fireman so on post no.
was sister we me swap no we me fene kapla na me say no sanso ye feeling so ube na ube feel because so na obi o na we fa o kire no best of it there I love you.
Lovely.
I love
Class.
Hey, my birthday is Saturday. When I'm away with Sana.
We prayed for you last week.
Yes, you did.
And you didn't be.
Happy birthday.
God bless
you. Patron, why already dear? Sustainable relationship, no. And only thing. There you can say sustain the relationship with you. You to me are sustaining. As I say.
That's a match here. It's here for you now. Wait there. Madam Ellen Sarkodie, St. John's English Department. Also, your parents and the mama shadow. Papa ni St. John's teachers ni na obiashe. Radisha Monoyo Mokesi. Teacher Jumano. We are living to teach. We are teaching the nation. So, if a sustainable relationship, Vicky, we are talking about relationship or draw anyon kofa and penetrate and I say awaria in some bim wa from our partner swap from bani nechi sikasemu or yaw muni nechi no mwetimi at mwase eda sote amunjaye. Because they be America say enye nipa ba ko na efom woni obiti a wo be fom no ono so be fom enti no wo fom me so fom when we say we are not perfect ye nya soro abofo na egu ha ye nya nka nya asase so na eti enti mi hu se me won fom so won fom so enti wo be fom me edua be na etwi ye fom ye ho na so we keep on forgiving ourselves ya dream say ye betna empena twin mu ma ye de akwa aware mu aware no so imbi mu jai e wo flimsy excuses na so no ye de ye njai ye be krem sasemba we are going to handle it ye be ka we na chese ye kan ye be ka na chese ye de check kwa ye nka silent treatment we just let it go so that we continue. But say obe reach sustainable relationship and I say marriage ubenya aware still na moda su kroma mu nsensem no enye nkwalasem. It's not a job for the weak person. It's about determination. They be ameka say who be na aware aye fe. Ne mpina try for ne boy ne girl ne tie ya. Ejuma kom. It's not just the fun aspect. Ejuma kom. The person has forgiven a lot of things. Nyama bebre oho de ache nyama bebre ko wabu na ni egoso in situations bi anka wo you walk away no ono the person gave a second chance and no na sustainable relationship ne ba no but once and then ye kwa ni mu ni relationship aye ken wo say ya adent na bi mu nche and then na amafo ne yi no we tend to just focus on edenen kwa na yi ya onefrim but do ko wedding bi ase na etwa cake me ka cho say cake baby ede baby enyu no abrabo no so sa na tie abrabo bi eni wa ni na ye dewo kwa it's not just sweet all over say abrabo ne kwatin ma o ka na che say wewu it's only the dead once go hospital a ni omudi monitor no say go straight it means you are dead but the living no koba it's only cost na ba so it's the same thing in relationship. But what we focus say how nice it to be on Instagram, how nice it to be on TikTok. Best
wedding gown, diamond ring, no.
Yes. Just the ground pictures and all that. Enije kakrene benyano by inseminya ba ya se media meja minti. Then you keep on have series of relationship. Obia because obia no yepe. Obia no be meet we need. E just so nye perfect. But so we ya wadren says still I want to maintain this. But ye maintain so interest let me sound this caveat. Ye maintain so interest abuse be mu a metinem no.
Yeah.
Me I'm all for maintaining a sustainable relationship doesn't mean say when there's abuse I still physical abuse I should still be there because of no that one your life matters. Step aside.
Abuse need I'm very strong on the live to live.
Yeah.
So abuse be mun kwa they live to live because what's now and corona omunti na what's now ho be wage om ti mesel e na de na me kwa de na nkora ni bedi ye betena he na me na hwe nipa kope bibi ye fa won sa ye ejuma oba so na be ya obi bu wa won na ho mani nku ade that was just by the way Alaji,
yes, Malam. Malam, yes, ma'am.
But a sustainable relationship.
Vicky, me da say, meche ahwefo nyina, me ding da say kese be ma Chief Boy. Daddy, I salute you, is my godfather.
Okay.
And then Eddie, Edward Lamptey,
okay.
Eddie's fashion and
okay. Right.
Vicky,
Uncle.
The reason for you to relate with me, and the same.
Okay.
So one tia you can't sustain me.
Okay.
Timhaye. For me to sustain something, it is my belief system. It is my understanding. It is my goal. Me pese ye enti. Ana Vicky, man fawo, na me ko fawe, na me fawe. Na ye wo. What is it that we go into relationship with? Because I want a plus in my life.
Right.
I want to grow. I want to become better.
Right.
If that is your understanding, then you have the tools to sustain that relationship.
And only obi tena say, you say two heads are better than one. And to unkwa ye one head, na uko wenim, wo two mpon abrabo, na se mube ye two, na se u retrogress, na se u stagnant. The another is a problem.
There's a problem.
Because
that is where you're going to have a casualty when it comes to you sustain that relationship. Now you be why ne worry the effort? What can say open the effort? What you can't sustain it. The effort where who be more obey. Why no worry? Sabio the obong. Sound bon wa won't pay any. So get the understanding as to how well I can pivot my sustainability. Another aspect is that the three phases of life, past, present, and then the future. Sebi, which one would you fall in love with? If you rely on past, as much as you boom into amatata minti anti-tena mebewa, what you can sustain because you're always going to make a reference. And then when you are here, and what you see, what you feel, what you touch is your basis, you can sustain. Because energy no fantastic. So if you don't leave the unknown, someone who dear me who na me pese me who you can sustain it. And the relationship e wo de ye ko opportunity. The be because and yen na worry you or chana e ban. So the people who are in our motive as no they go with cry. Vicky, for me to sustain my relationship is the concept I have. Mem per se, mem per se or say, na meaning the responsibility of me, no. How do I perfect it? Me can say you don't marry a perfect person. Perfect counselor.
Now obi nipa be na perfect.
Good.
I just say edin be.
The moment I get the moment I get closer, it is my duty to perfect you. Anything I see wrong, don't say it, correct me. That is where you answer. Exactly. But they be baby and your and then you comparing me. We'll come to some area of C's that I've done a research on. When you put in your mind, say, oh, a perfect man, what you can sustain that relationship. So sustaining that relationship, that marriage, it's your self-concept. It's how you perceive your belief system and how you want the tomorrow to be. If you can get this, yes, ma'am.
Me mpasho me to ase party I will say. Say me ko wari obi anasa me ni obi ko trimp na ma me hwe. Say you look here no.
What tea? Totally wrong.
Asa no be attractive.
Hold it. And never shit and never yira and never he.
But I was saying me who be na attractive.
Sadia na be hunu yet. The mindset of the person, the thought of the person, the visionary aspect.
Okay.
Eti as you come the me musa you ba wo survey me. And then my little needs, you fix me up. Who are you?
Who are you?
Again, we come there. Who are you?
Right.
Hey, Obay Sumbo. Hey, ya me pempa menka oyo. Hey, beme semensia. Then you start giving me a that is what you need to be looking for.
Okay.
And yet, dear, what the tata war, and yet, dear Sebi, what person proves that I'm a man. What's a lot of people, a lot of divorce, as you said, is going on because we don't have the mechanism and the tools to sustain it.
Okay.
It will be a wujayano, abre. There was a misro yan training to Tonyama or penny or self sustaining. Eti ye wo de ye ja no, and ye wo de o ja ye.
Okay.
Vicky. Thank you.
And obi try say or prove ne ho asho in a relationship. I say effort.
It is good.
Okay.
Because I'm in that relationship to know something, to analyze you, to acquire knowledge, to know you. If I don't know you, I can relate with you. If I have not analyzed you, I can deal with you. The majority of the mistakes we do is that, oh, minimum, do you know that every second you change?
Yeah.
Every minute you change, every hour you change. Why? Because your senses, what they see and touch and hold, are totally different.
It's me, my wife,
go for it.
Right.
Wasn't Amma that was smiling with me yesterday? And they were Muna, hey, I'm on your one. What's the son? A 2% year, turn it around. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yo, so Brony.
Yes, madam.
Sustainable relationship, we uncle do matter and council perfect year dream.
Many of my Japan uncle do matter Kabibi see or see. It's a bit sure, but won't say, be sample now. I hear, oh, yes, now I hear, both say who are you, but to any. And as a Siano society back, yeah, you team must see now. And men money bimu, who sad in themselves, so your banner, oh, yes, sir. Who say what Jimmy? Or ban a bearman, so as a balance won't say, we yet to do. The sad, you know, a war relationship, I do a my year you say you're confused. Say, who you are, Kumomu, Abwa Beman watch or draw woman, or no sit baby say, hey, get your home is soda. Whom is my cry, whom is my mother, who saw dormant. I feel no better, I would say. I feel the first non a fair it's all be giant. Now, one friend, I don't know any now, but stop it. A being poor, no, so sad and all, and it's an also feel say, it be a brave dummy, and it's also yet surprises things. And Manuel without asking him anything. But on the fool say, oh, don't mean to know. Obi or Cassa say, ya, or Cassa with experience. Don't be say, you Jimmy for, or who knows soda. I feel not a person choose you turn down for quite say, a gay way, dear. Me be son corner the abba. The only answer back and say, and your doors so we the only answer be back at your say, eh, I don't know so that baby say off on quite true could be you. And so I'm not you to know. Question is how much to say be a day perfect be, but you to say, no, you're confused. You who be a fat. Or Bema who be offer, and our bands will be offer. Because I say, me channel so on to Obama is only so about to me in country, Bema or class or so don't. Because also later. Remember, ya
they made dinner attempt.
Yes, walk around our pen. Now, some and can be a woman saying, I fine, say, Obe share or feelings amount or bar or feel man. But they see, I know, and yes, sir. Beman so, and I just Beman may see a pet. No, but one of my other opera will be a because who try so miss obey actions in now. Beman if you no collect or copy man, now what I before say, and I get be on office and the best you know. Bonum is a old on no, what I say, the name dear. And I
generation way moon party, a very confused generation.
And you see,
very confused. Who show
too much care?
How much Udo beer? Not on no moment ever take advantage of you.
Yes,
when show so on so when you see to see I know boy.
Yeah, they are confused.
Maybe I pass a man worry before this generation, mom. Because I can't hear TV so the any.
I can't be fair, man.
Vicky, just to add to what Sewa said, you see, when you try to derail yourself as you've lost yourself, you are wrongly living. But when you're whining, you're missing. And I want everybody to know, was it my bow so in your mindset, who are you?
Yeah.
Would you wouldn't you crack me and your missus? Yami, all boys were born to say. When was the last time you confessed to yourself? May ye me more by maybe a samala. When do you prophesy? Because Yami can say, let there be. So the let your prophesy in you brings you up to a certain level that
and they say, I don't know Erika let there be, and Eddie be you.
Well, I said, no, what's it? No,
you ought to go over.
I be Jawasa.
Wait.
I don't know what's announcing.
I didn't.
I did the professor. What do you? If I have married you, and we are in covenant. I'm going to give you some seeds. You are in covenant with me in terms of you and me and God. I can do everything I know with you.
So but I am branching.
I want to see how we excuse you. But what person we are, cause it will work for you. But the point is that get to know baby I will free ba. Baby I will do. And baby I will call. Okay. These things must define your identity. Did I make us say? If you want to be in relationship and enjoy, it is you and me. So if we are in relationship, it does not mean a memo. You get to pick it up yourself. Understand it. But the moment you attack me, you've lost me. And that is why man muntu min kase say na me pen na me ko. And so the now youth no, they don't want to learn. They don't want to study. They don't want to acquire knowledge. Three things are making
when the love lead you so oma odono edu anim kan a one was see the anke edu matter right o kan no se ukodo be ma won o se na wo ka se be ma no ye mfum so a e se wo ne nkasa not attack but se na wo don nti no you think say wo you the right thing ti bia uko hu no ba bia one to man sha won so a me say no se me sha wo no ba bia meet me ngina abonten ye gidigidi ba phone so me no argument be che ya be percent the reason why it ya mbe hu ba bi say na anya me na yo bi fofo e be gidi ba say see no unless what wakopem what is say 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 what attack na obe lusu no ba wo kasa but you get him by wo do ma sa adwene no emba otirim obe ye de obe until say obe lusu nimpa ne be wie na obi be tuofo aso we say oh minimum ke me ye ni say na nimpa ye dey okọ ba say see and odo do onim kan am de say e kan wa wo hwe ya e bia nimpa no wo do no pa no obe professor obe tie ye se see no tie because make I say my yes a mistake ni bi oh yes instead of say oni nimpa no sanka me nya better say o chira me say no I say we say nipa na twa on trust still
so wa konya broken heart
oh anche ya
you see wa konya broken heart aba
so mami mbusa this adie na wo do
yeah
mi busa wo do adie na wo friend odo no
one we say na service ke we say by look yeah you to say one nam na say o get o come on do wachi instead of obaju ho first no o do dem ko for be kan so what the bema bi abafie or the especially I am my certificate we the bema dey kojom we dey ni ko yase no we no do wachi eno na bi mu abehye ye tirimu nti se ahonim so obenye bema bi ho no mo o show pa me ti na ni mekwaku na ni mu no emfa nti wo do no asie na de on pewo na no wo ye fe na other girl pen we pen no na wo ko ho make de o pewo no obi ani ne ho a wadwe be ko no nti ye youth sesie no pressure ya atama ye ho no entumi nso a
monti ase
ye nyehu de ye nam
but ye nya na obedomi no I was say opemasem opemi ne ye like
yes
don't equate like to love what then open dia it will never be love it's lust
what's my okay so for big class and we betray me but see say o di odo e ko ware a divorce be ba easy but o di nka pen asem a say be me pester vic asem o pen asem ntinu o ye bi o try say o ne be kasa say ade a wo ye me pe wasa de na o ye sa enu nti be duro sa ko du aware nti sa asem na o kan something we answer me to
but odo anu nye dancing like
and come na me ba no say me ba
let me come in here one say me say we can say sisi an man no uhu be ma wo ye bibia de ma no na be ma na adwen say wo for ne those things no yeah wo when it comes to dating arena when e be ma Asia e ma wo ro a play be ma so ro a omuso play but at the end say sisiano ye funtum niama afra because of say abelfo ye ni atintino ye funtum afra that is why sisiano I say niamebo we are losing the effects the impact no ye nya say bio ni effect no aye ripple and we say one set it no say oba ne bema start so mu date a edu anadwo no mu didi nkomo bema no ko efuo mu na we twa brode na ode aba he does things in a market nkete oba kra na okohwe ja na oboa mu wefuo mu those things oba no de na makakra bi na okono ni nidi nkuma na tare ba ko bi na wasi ama no so the man is investing in the lady. You understand? Yes. So only be maybe air call outer. The more the man invests in you, he's committed to you, he's getting committed to you. That is what they see as love. It's also be my boba who be kapa. O chere na ye na ya. Yeah. O yen bibi ye na ya. But yen per se ye no more air call into no then we start pushing it on them. And men the more you do that no just say when I chase no yes. They don't like to be chased. They want to chase you rather. Yeah. So be in your feminine energy. Be the lady and let him chase you. And kakra na obey yama no he will appreciate it. Say oba no be free say or you relax baby or na obi will be take away. No be there be one say if obi to me be take away it means that person is not meant for you. Yes. What I say and men no the more you are relaxed, your tone is calm, or bad, he's feel okay. No, he will rather get attracted to you because also equating respect to love. He will rather be attracted to you than say, "Me man is girl, so we are not an apple." Obeko. What I say now, you won't be as the attraction first. Obian won't win a name to see a maker so usubani. But I need to be attracted. Obo hop or bako into whom Vicky was screen so or yen who she said, Memma Bebre now, money or money wow, best 100,000. I want Muchimu.
So Vicky, let me continue where I was coming from. Yeah. And then no moon the more analyzing, you don't want to acquire knowledge. What is it? You've lost the inquisitorial aspect of being a youth in your but first need busanse. Yeah. Seriously. Who busanse baby I say, "Flo, make catch you later." We've lost that. So answer me who want to say I liked you because we are BB and associating myself and on your love. And then me who say, "Oh, me here na me no person me bon komo." I just want to see how well you can gel with me. If you quickly answer to me, it's a last. So say, me must care, na me do, me ya enfa. But that last aspect is not love. What is love? Is dachi, watching no, the ebano. Anga me pese me wuna me ye no, eno no. Sadia me bo, sadia na if isati de ananjo. There you know. Of course, and you know who is saying if you enjoy all the last, you can love, and you cannot sustain that relationship. No, yeah, twice way. Yeah, say be our rules, be our principles, be or why to me guardi and my to me sustainable relationship. Yeah. You say about crashes see. Yeah, also a first one. I like to say that in marriage, compromise. If you want to have sustainable relationship, one key aspect is compromise. But compromise, when it comes in relationship, certain things you need not to compromise on. You need to walk away. A man who is a cheat, or not to cry for too. When they call for corner, now when you're now, I audience are on the way really, when we lose you. Yes. The ladies who walked away rather won. When we lose because we are going to fight or talk. Yeah, baby, I am catch him in the moment. Say, so obey maybe any obey bit. Na or because of you cheat on obano na eventually ojai sa obano no be fawa men we say when you papa bi o you the be on the crab yes because I no see nipa yes na waja na be fon top sa na be ja in penalty mu there when sa na mane ba you must reflect deeply and either move away. One in a kasa no or one in a kasa no change move away. But in marriage, you know, if you want to sustain, you must learn to compromise. Fantastic. Compromise, ne say, me dear, enya hankwana mete. Obi say me dear, like me just as I am. There's nothing like just as I am. You need to change. You need to modify yourself. You need to adapt. No, somebody should like you just as you are. If you are nonsense, nobody likes nonsense. Well, it's not like that. You need to change to adapt to the person. And yeah, a man can change. Man must change. Ebo wa opepie dodo. Open down for some dodo. Wonom sadodo. Yebo sometimes we wo twe dodo. No say there be. Susun. Until me you see onye ntin ka. Oh. Anya wi ya. Everybody
Tembia upon a juma.
With the times in a dozen.
Tembia upon a juma and many boys no
share more than for someone. Yeah, ready. Tembia say, because Madame Fouet, dear, I'm fino.
Once compromise on China down for phone. That's for better. Say, Debia no more pon or mukoshi popcorn no months. He said the best Saturday night on Kwan.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. What I say, obesusu because or compromise. Also won't pay way into also then you meet each other. Won't be just completely by Nyama. So if you want a sustainable marriage or relationship, first one say you need to compromise. You need to understand each other. Understand where they are coming from. One say yeah pet. If you are me filming titi ye different. If you are also filming titi ye different. Obia ye tete no wo your friends saying esika affluent kakra so no sifa ye nyama e different. So no sifa ka say phone so cry different. Wo no anya science no phone cry gbegbegbegbe so no sifa hu nyama wo didi a. You must learn to understand them. And love is about appreciating and understanding them just as they are. So you don't compare them to other people. So a third one I want to add and say, if you want to have a sustainable relationship and as a marriage, get to know who you are first. Who
are you?
Get to know who you are. That is the basic thing in life. If you know who you are, what solve about 90% of your issues. In Kana Kanina, you are good to go.
Anyway, the person may be say, "There's a who no." Uncle Mother can say, "Who are you?"
That's right.
Ebia obi share. To say something here, you have to know yourself. How?
Okay.
So I think so. Okay.
Quickly, you got to do what I call mirror therapy. Gina mirroring. When was the last time you stared at your face? Nebusa wonsam. Say wa wo ye hwan. Say wa wonim ni. O hwe na I say. Then ope. You ask questions, but the answers will be in your brain. Nesu. Wo wonim awusu da. De bia wo usu obi na hu. But wo hu onim da. Eh, wonim ni. Say na usu. It gives you a different dimension. Then sre. Ne muna. Wo sre a Obia wo pewa sembia obia nani agi wo hu bia wo sere ne se top boy e show etu muna wakata wo seso wani ma odi munani. When you do that self introspection now we mirror na you tend to ask yourself to me why you might break down. Take your time and do it, and do this almost every day. You think you're down, you don't have the answers to all questions that are coming your way. Don't let anything break down. Oh show anymore. You can do that I call introspective aspect of you, self-examination. It me drive here every second. Perfect. I look at my face. 20. Be attention. The mirror is what I speak with. So when you cross me, I'll go like, call him. Do the self-talk.
Okay, let me check this in. So getting to know who you are, no, get to know what your likes are. Into journal in therapy we call up journal into per book. Write what you like in what you dislike. Write your strength, write your weakness. Into what training now it will define who you are. Baby, you temperament. Baby, I will boko. Baby, our strength will. So when you are when you obey, because also is something to have. So if you realize that your weakness is you get angry, people can manipulate you based on that. Then you start. Nipa ya wade on say wugu before, then you start breathing in or you move away. And also boy, she's too humble. You say yes too much. When you say yes too much, it's a trauma response now. Into one collaborate and then they see into Debian what there. Yes, I didn't want to me cry no kukraswa. Then you tell yourself, say, I didn't mean to miss this idea. Mekano. So you get to know yourself into when you are picking a partner. When him said, "Ni amefani say na metienti no menya obi oye decisive." Me making decision. Meti me ayenti me nya obi oye decisive for ebeboa me. Into where I'm weak, no, let me go for my strength rather. Into where yes, you know the kind of person you are going to pick, and you be with them, and still once say tebeka can was sharpen until now you also be good at making good decisions. We bu for no betia because nipa ko no persevere. We first no muna into also learn how to crack jokes. That is the compromise. Before you realize no na ma be yepe. It's not easy. Ne keni na nya da kurasem. Enye easy. But you must make your mind say wait dear, I want you to work. Bebre na say Maya ne memo an omko relationship ma enche no mo.
Onya
botre some kids we be.
Wo a relationship person say ya. I don't know be nko person ka say e we dem person enye yie. Maybe back also you're ready.
No, it's two.
It takes two.
It takes two, but then he say it takes two to tango. But say relationship crab back who crab to me sacrifice. Say I want to be the fool to make this work. Sometimes you need to add the fool to fool the fool who is thinking is fooling you.
Fantastic.
Yes. So that it make the relationship work because you when who be when you onu yen hu ya ba say nipa me worry na. It will be good for me. Me da achi be kama se no aka no. Me nkwala befrim be kama. Inti no mami ignore ni ochechi. Na me ntomebo na relationship na ndu baby. Sometimes we rush to leave some people. Later we realize anka nipa we pa me tomebo and kono na ye mami. So it's not all relationship work, but if the two of you decide not to work on it, that relationship can never work.
Yeah. Na me patrol me say let mami be an old preacher can say in marriage no. It doesn't take two people to make it work. It takes one person who is determined to make it work. Because once the devil knows that it takes you, it will let you people fight each other.
Yeah. Sure.
But once one person decides, say, or making sure it's working, so he can work along with the person to make it work.
That one person will be who?
No, that is the posture.
It depends on. It can be the man. It can be the woman.
But when say most, I could jina women and basso.
Emma de ya na esiesie fie.
Yeah, one say me pastor me Easter week me share we be on TikTok na say no bisa question say aware mu no mmemma I saw
mo benefit more than yeah. Eno de wo.
And say e ba ne say ba kunye jimifo a definitely be oba.
Yes, one say ni oka no our benefit mema more eche ema internet say your bar na sometimes no ya kasa wumbom ne kofom because bema no he can walk away and do anything he wants but you can't walk away just like that into what the anya hwe like because you wanted to work no jai now what I know is mema no so musi so they will do all that especially when they hit they are 35 40 45 bibi one and same Enyama wanya dada no me life crisis na setting in. Ebe do 60 na wago no then they become more humble. What you say?
That be so.
Relationship e wo mu no. Enye why na wonyansa na why na Jimmy. The Jimmy is not tagging you say well that we Jimmy. No. Eye me hu eja na atomu no. Nnam kutensuo ma dum no. So your act of killing the fire, the heat, the anger Jimmy, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And I mean, who say, insure a be for me, you quite. Insure quota baby, but your person couldn't. You, the act of you doing this, no, free the value you place on me.
Yeah.
Me sumu bo saying, only me saying, who me saying. The day you look down on me, you cannot sustain the marriage.
Yeah.
Everything you see, you go like, Usubano Yakayo, and when you do that, you get it all wrong. You get it all wrong. And we need to understand and appreciate each other. You know, perfect counselor is talking about compromise. But I will say, I'll give another cease.
Okay.
Never compare. And cassette, oh, me who not to say, and then what can you do? The moment you do comparing, you cannot sustain. But then if you compete me, if you pushes me to become better, you'll be able to sustain me. So comparing is the best. Normally a man you feel like, oh, you're starting granny, you're starting when we're talking with a bicycle. When you do that, you kill the spirit of the one who is becoming more active in the marriage or any. And I go like, what am I going to dear why am I? Oh, so I am yan kasasa. And when you do that, you zero the opponent. It enfa. Wajawo, but some person catch and say, born. And they'll be catching them say, corner them, they have their main bedroom, a 6-bedroom house, and then they have a separate one. Or ban a separate one. How bon, papa.
Obana Bemana used to say,
Oban Bemana can't actually. And he was saying, and as I was saying, but the next time Obano, and then I made into myself, one panels. How do you say this to somebody if you place a value on? We've lost it. Never compare, but make me competitive. The 3 C's. You have 3 C's.
And can't about partner.
Must you say this?
And yes, I need a canoe.
Hey, well, blah 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 blah. And then person the dry boom. And kasa yen could dry now. You see, you don't go that specific. You create a wisdom around it. That is sustain the marriage. Exactly.
Yeah. When we say our more some one, me obia, me what I'm for most, me dan for bia, or worry in chair. Na nipa na worry no, say wa worry no, oni Ghana. On outside though, but I'm me bobe bia wo no. Now worry nipa no before okon ya ben na yes go for way. Go for way.
Oni Ghana no oni outside.
Hey, like me person
oni Accra.
Oni Accra.
Ah, okay.
Me kasa Accra. Me person me body
na that's fine.
Now, okay, or yes, I know. Before Obekono, I say I say na adan aso for pekope. All because of the NCRT being identified. Say baby Okono boano. Nti me or the bam no na guess na akeka ba me kan hwe. No so we bisa me final say then na. Nti me hu the word kasa na abaye no. Omo ka che ne sanko onfiri mu no. O kasa kire me na o kasa tie omo. Nti na no see ye no. Na me ka che ne say wo hwe na so you good there. Then because me know we any obi. And also cheche 1 or 2 bi. So person worry o sha na nche we dey 3 months. One person worry bi. Didn't whisker or then who kakra. Na fe na guy no so finu ko ma ba Ghana ha. O be ejuma. Na ejuma no get ejuma no embo bra fast na worry. Na sister oba na se ba ha na dai. No, makotene mu. Mo worry e enu 3 months enu hwe. Ka okofare busha fo nyina. Be mani mbomo. Ebegu o. Ena lady no so te say me ani papa na me na ewu. Na no so na esu an sister mo so asa no wa eja won to no omankasa obeware no nti onyo bia nka de offer mu no nkyere no nti one day no offer me say sis wona metimi aka na me so ni bibi nti da nyi ni sasa na hu mi no aware masam na wo ka bebre no ena wo hia count kan pa do mi hia mu ko na wasa ba ya madamfo nti mi ka bibi mpa ya later beka say bia me envy aware because they will come here unyim o see omo ho beta na nche no one boy one girl ada no shede mo say no wada na echemen ho o say one boy na bewom sorry I thought it's my brother I'm looking for my brother o say no
no privacy
dan on one artist ka han
wa han yo wa ba na wa be shemu bi no
e be power o eja mo
so this kind of aware way no is it by force to ese on ware no be mo no be ware no girl ni sika owo wo so be ware ni pa no o she date ni we no no girl nto no nyama onye bi afa de be mo na ya relax ba no to be even be mo no ntare ko ba no toy no it's not something I say me can say be madam for bibi o ade ne ha me na me ntimi kan se na obeti
na we dey say nya ware o
wo se na wo kan say be ma de say be ma na committee ma o ma o ske no feel say wabaka ohun to ntimi nja na de ne de first no offend mommy and no offend her o our new 3 months o ntimi madam for man divorce and I'm say
no
me dey ka divorce assemble this time
no it's divorce is not the option to go. One say they be you too.
Until ka tell say and me be ba ha into momo de
Intel e ka say one say red light show no. Say wo na win access to counselors watch red light show.
Yes.
And your friend say viewers concern here discuss they be aviki ka say obi asem safua e bi asem. So you get similar thing that you are going through no dey too hofo. Yes ni ani mame ewu ni papa ewu no so okoti say atiasifo otu omomafo ono so fa between the two. Enti in some aye kani na no anko de between it mo say 3 months is too early. To marry anybody. Yeah, catch us psychology on. They catch us who could show be near banning a cannon confront yasia. 6 months to 2 years. For nipa draining in pay 6 months to 2 years. And 6 months is for people you know from childhood. When you more that. When you mebusia, when you see music fat, only in a course school. So you know them already. And you're running a bim. Number into 6 months is okay. But obi a win no you need 2 years. They take more than 2 years you start having issues because that time dopamine nothing They don't see you, they don't love you, they pick again. And it's the pick that make them to marry you. When the Bematia, the pick no person or warrior no allow him to. Who can no 4 years, 6 years, 7 years. One thing obey abortions and way you in.
Now recently me maybe or say on it papa na 15 years. On now 2 I feel na papa na warrior.
Oh, but course, and
a very blessing. Much that so.
25 years so ni mama nyini ale baba worry. Baba man worry no. No ba ni say osrem ya me ne be man kasa. And I was amazed when you look at them you think they are married. Ne baba 25 be worry. But no mam ne worry no. No mam ne say ya worry ne ba ne worry na e ferry. Enti papa ni ko e bibi kakra. Eno so aye mu ne papa so ne de ofa ne say wa worry. No so there be.
Eh wo fa ne say.
Ya hwe ne de. No.
Say no person me say me ne wo a.
Totally wrong.
Obi awu ma bema 2 3. Boy no nim oba ne mame mpo onim no.
No.
Till say bi oba wawo
oba no wo ne mame nkwasra no.
Oba ne mame say omubusuomu ne maye na obi aware anase obi aba no ho. So akwanye mu dia na nka oba ma ne baye the right thing. Nti wawo no on ba. Girl no say amba wanko ana wawu tu na ase nkwa na edware no nti ono so waware nti waware obi an dey.
What I will say is that from what Perfect Counselor said and say why say never put yourself in a picture where obi sick or worry nti na worry enye obi nti na ko worry one kasabusa on say waso worry. I'm speaking to those who are ready. The moment you say what say mean worry you can't sustain your marriage because you always make a reference point when I can and what would you so you don't know yourself, you lost. Why you them?
Uncle mami ncho no unso wo ka so o see say no man mba na ye je won say ye twese be man beka say my ready say me worry.
No, me patch say more be influence your decision of going. Exactly. Oh my papa. Yeah. When you do that, they become reference point and they are the ones who worry. Pushed me. And me say, why not say worry? And then I will worry. Huh? The one who says I should marry, if it's you, then you know what to do to make it work. We've lost it. If you try to go to Vigi, who call divorce court, it's something I've added to my project. I just want to understand. I don't go there to condemn people, but I just want to get added knowledge.
Right.
You realize that all the two that we say, there are two personalities. Bijao, oh, my friend, my Jimmy, or some de Bijai. And the moment the one who says, I want to go, Yashe, ubine castle one. So one will castle be warrior. No, not say, Yamenye Bium. Then we go back. You are sustaining the relationship. You are sustaining the marriage. But one will say, and I'm not say, and I'm mama say, and I'm papa say, and my sister say, stop it. That you cannot sustain that marriage. And today I want to talk to couples, married people. One will say before we worry, you have one identity. Oh, your bar, baby girl, young girl, lady, young woman. And a woman. This identity do not change.
An old woman.
Yes. But the moment you marry, your name changes. You are no more girl, lady, woman.
Mrs.
You are wife. Your name has changed.
Yeah.
And what you say? The same as goes to the man. Man, boy, young boy, gentleman. Then you become a man. But then you become a husband. Now, in that marriage, husband relationship is the second phase of your life. So what did you know? We need more relationship we can't sustain it. You always do the comparison. You compare. And now Dom says, you can't and your total dynamics, total avenue, total posture. It is when that you go to the next stage, a father, a mother. And a woman, a wife, and what? A mother. That three faces, you must get it right.
why wanna say oko is it counsel na say oko no and say be man ma me na say oko bisa no
one kasa define dey na ope dey na pese ohu dey na be somu dey na be tie get your specifics down and me man beba you make a choice oko why your decision is a choice and me man say na answer ope but me na also be wa me do you know what it means I am of value to you ana man ware tan ni na na wona me ebesi uso so obi na ka se me ware eni ono na ware na me ware but me ankasa me kaya me nim dia me this is what we need to understand
else see anu say media any youngest ya ba no say oko ware a on focus say bia me ma ware one day Saturday Sunday na o de ko ware no ni sika one bang no nyina because of ni dance be won say I will ring there
totally wrong.
Papa ni
focus on the wedding instead of the marriage. That is not the way to go.
Oma wari o eka omutia wari ni mo obi wo kwa na mo woba ansa na mo wari yo afi be wali be na wontimi nti oba fees afi be wali be na oba na wasesa e just say in my most intimi sa pressure no abi me mami what is madam for beka say me so ti afi no be no mojedu as you live for people
no
say no nimpa beka nti say youth na abana se CIS wa wo hwe red night CIA o mi ade some ye ko oba fe me say me wo ha me tie bi but me fa because me oba me worry no nko ada can for two miss me ka won bi de e say wo fa we adu nti wa wo hwe ye no enhwe keke fa bi film because say me say me nyana se me worry a me parent ewu me nya do oba gire mu say me maame na ade wo ho no mu na ba ma na busuanfo na say me nya madam fo ba ya tribunal oh na me shanka wana wonti ase akọ because me na me to me company bibisa se na ba me so me sika na me da hwe no ma ye okay but say you think the pressure ya dey amaye ho no antala wo be hye et say wo san ho ba ye three and say
wo ya sa wo ha ho na ma me mbrem kakra won say wo na wo ka say why na che say okobisa ne ma me ana say den you need to know that for yourself it's when anything I always say this courtship is time and penetrating we investigating period and you allow you need to pizza mama yenko debi yendi ye ho ne nko
and so can
but it should not be the main focus.
I'll just
investigate more into seniority, provoke him to see his anger issues.
Now so please that no better
or pepper or person or who say or why or beshu mama do those things in kakra get to know the family side.
The entire me cancer and say minimum be wa worry up to since I was 2 years in here or free go do one mama wo no abafie only do ofie
once I say how one any mama close you get to know say no any papa tie you get to know say in nkomodie nebusuan also be obe nebusuan pa so or your mommy's boy and you can't that then you no wait so now woko what I say now sanso bisa say when ni pa connect you asked one question enye subai no I me refuse no but if I remember I'll tell you but it entails a lot but ni na yewo don't go around asking people get to know him for who he is and yes scenarios who go out even how he treats outsiders people who are below him they just say obuwa na say sisi ade obu nka afọ ni de obu omo if you continue obi or hear disrespectful lombo there it will get to a time you will just add the same outside or the beba also
you worry because we must say omo ehwe don't we dey na pay why worry na worry wo tum ye worry ma wo mo ye worry ma wo ho me na minim de me pe na me se me pe it is man shall ring. Now who said the ring is the marriage? Perfect. Who said so? So I come to the second C of mine. Obi a wo wari bia nya nipa no wa no. Ananya ho fe, ananya no fo, ananya to. No. Why no wa no? Nyame seso. That's where the value place comes. Eti me no kasa na metia, ho na matia no, nyame na matia no. So how do you posture me? God's like semi-God. It's you. I will bow to you. No. That concept is what they were looking for. Obibia be shen bia onyame seso. Enti ade na umbu no. Anu mpita. Yentia kwala embo. Then I'm say, my boy. I'm say, no. Don't always provoke me. All right, it's in the Bible. We should honor as parents, but you, the parent, don't provoke the children. So, woman, you feel that is why you, the youth, you are more better. And the only obibia warrior, what the warm say, or more penny say, as me see any day,
because we better make us say, where our day.
No.
And
who said the wording is that when you place much emphasis on it, you can't sustain the marriage.
And to me, and that make can't we want to wow, we should youth for no. The two of them, there. Only by money back, say Papa. Mimi say, Obayan, some for Domba. I couldn't get you, you better. So
why must you please them? Please yourself.
Exactly. The officer we are more biania sonoboa. Obi she baby
will chrome have for your wedding. Now so Ken City wedding. Yeah, your top so. O could bet me nesi. Inti ya wo so dia beto wo be wie sika kwa bi beka. Mo dia ye japadie bi because enu nkofo be chamade. Na okoku kuri ne kese vendors ko ntimi ntua. Na akoye nsem bebre. Embi mu ye wedding enye sika. Me dem kan sam ye wedding enye sika kwa de ye niam bebre. Nti e tese o ma weneti. E ka ho e ka qualities a wo select partner na ne nti ye wo sika same no. Money issues. Now, some people don't know how to manage money. Yeah. They don't know how to manage resources. They give too much. They don't know how to save. They don't know. Question of I say, we be catch a bema, so to me catch a bema said abena, ye be worry. My dear, you need to ask. Bema not in 6 months. Bisani say him for an idea.
Where are we standing?
Where are we going? What if Bema Kacha say mid dear 10 years ago? Just a minute, I will my dream.
It's a sign. It's a sign.
My dear. Now recently, big guy be. And maybe Kasai so mechanical engineering. And baby na. And besides, it's okay. So what's up? Like okay, also pay me person metna. You know. Me age and everything to see her. Into time Ben na wa be settle or so be back Ghana. Na ansa na wa sako back akoye adwuma for 10 years. And so asa be settle back wa Ghana. And I'm saying,
what they call with your nature say
no
don't do that. I am so tell me for
me 10 years crack.
I'm so best akoye adwuma abroche for 10 years and so ba be settle wa Ghana.
And I'm 10 years old manopa 10 years old.
And I'm not for you please.
The question is again now if we was totally wrong. And yet none you worry
only about date no be kasa wedding na chane say 10 years kwa na me worry a. Good.
It tells you I am not looking at the direction of which I am. Until the end I grow the because my life na
so
you need to place a value.
Maybe some relationship relationship is for sex. Relationship is for you to eat in posh restaurants. Relationship is for you to get connection. Into your kana was okay India and ya worried na me so me kwa wife material maybe ya me so me I have my aim me go bibia you must have a purpose what achieve purpose you
no if you define relationship be also with me define it so wo say comedy me na me fra we ya na me say wo ne wo into that girls ni be bro mo say be di mechanic be di plumber be di
that's it
airtime
plumber
no say be say wo fi no
your
wa friend no
indomie they be feel you
noodles ne ade because obi wo ho a utimi say we pen or person or my brabo into now to our cycle the person has defined the relationship don't go and let the dead be there when the dead doesn't want to be there but you hurt yourself emotionally.
Vicky, I always ask people who are yet to marry the question of why do you want to marry? And because our understanding is low, we are not able to sustain the relationship. The answer, could you believe so guys be by me for counseling or Barney Bema from UK? They drop down. Uncle could have had a few. And then I ask the question, why do you want to marry this man? Uncle, this is a funny question, but Tinita Nasem is a surname. I love the surname. Perfect.
That is the truth.
Or can
that is the truth. What's what about you say? You know, crown waka.
What kind of crown? Man,
because my first name is so din we so
it's because so can say I need a name that will project us and let me feel like a real. You know, I did never condemn that ultras, but the perception of this woman.
Yeah.
And you throw Kwaku Firia. Or person some systems. That kind of thing. And so what is your why you are marrying?
It's
you
not
want
deep.
to marry?
The reason is not deep.
That's it.
You the man should realize that this lady when Oba minimum kwe Bibi sia metiate. Until when you come there, besides our question, be off and a tra. A man don't flower new. No, you want to see the marriage and or don't
most in Bano. You worry most or be yes, almost your age. I mean, when I say Mr. Settle down, we
when define a side,
I don't even know.
You know where Jimmy and now worry.
Oh, be patient.
I drove a man to a woman to a hospital. Minimum, no, person. What this saying? We did 50 something. And last year yeah.
What I say into obi so over 40 something.
Yes.
Oba say o see o twa wedding.
That's how
na me say Ghana unu yefu no to a o so o twa wedding say na ya wo na.
Wow, enti
enye yefu ba na no to ko develop there. Empo bi nyimo. Na wo so hu say wo ba.
Yeah.
Na so me twa wedding, me twa engagement. Yes sir. Who 45? Who usually wedding? Na 25 for na dey ya pray kwa say you hu one no and actually trim say awaye be bansa
bebe won wa say betimi aba
betimi aba o no sometimes age no so account am pa o so 45 50 years na wa fin wa
if you are not ready you can marry
yeah and I say ayi na ya catch nkrofo say aware ne mai akowo no I don't think it's the right thing to say to people
that be say sometimes so aye anya writing say obeka but yakume mu ne yetirimu no enya ebeka say
I think say we say that because of a biological clock
at least ukuta oba
biological clock obi o we di 60 kra onyam
yes
all right but when you get 35 going complication doctors no cry no when they come around you cry no omusro
but don't just my kase just get pregnant
no
just get
because just get pregnant how e dey not be sure
exactly
it's there
so what if your ba you okay wo sika obetima hweba o you okay na so what na bo an say wewu oba na
make sure say nipa na exactly make sure say nipa na o wa ma no so peba
enye sika nkwa na
make sure the two of you peba no
enye sika nkwa na
to me me ni ba na say bia me hu say e madu say ya meti mi kwa be be ho no mpo me no hye ni ba me nka ntwo mpo manya me ba
but it's not the best
warrior you are going to graduate to a mother or father why na maba
bema
wanya
unyankopon
and was say baby be from be na or your godly offspring and nya wo na wo hwehwe ba nyame ne ma na usuban bia wo fire no baby a wo duru no have you really examined yourself and atone yourself it is a who the age here in pempeso what
and there were
Sarah Tambe no nyim ya wo ye look at the age and kasa Bible mo but God's in his own way
Sarah there okay almost old way
and you old don't say that
Sarah was 90 years Bende was so called 90 years I bet to tell once I would
that's a reality but senyame so mo na yedia it will come
say mama once mutie ya e ma won no kra ba kope so we did 35 kwa the challenges are we be fam na different akwala no so ne IQ so we fi family am IQ ye higher we be ha akwala no Salmon roine sa autism ni na no na de bebre na ba no so when your egg is young Ghana ha yenya sa technology and be mu freeze your egg what's go betimi freeze your egg when you are 20 25 going is okay but when you reach certain age wo akwala no kra ne adwene ne niama no emboa internet ka say we your ba na do certain age a awo ni ne emboa e be ma so wunyi do baby your sperm production no ahoden no esote internet rade what time aye de wo ye kasara mo mre no the life expectancy ni and your life expectancy is what they say. Ghana your life expectancy is 65 according to statistics omo ye it is a 65 no so be 50 a why na wunwunja kola number to aso ye say jebi ti ase na bi ani ho
ena na me ka no
you understand inti hunu ba ne o ka no so say wo your ba na won fie kwa ni mu a eno yan kasa mpe wedding chinchin something coded me kwa me ka say hwe wonya classy wedding na nipa 50 intimate one there kone ye kama it's better than be yo obi abedidi se e mo hwe na se ba bedidi o buffet no ye didi bia ko so mo hwe but something small nice classy something simple and only ye chin say me twen wedding kasiansa na maware ebu abema na onenete no se wo bwana and wetin aware so we don't want that
wedding buffet I say bia yeah, bro.
I want to see a tiasi. I always say that. Say, Uber warrior, some friend call for ba. Omu nyina witness it. In seven hour can be bia. Jamia or from nyina bra. Do you get it? Can you re-invite people to come over to witness your divorce ceremony? Please. Because obibia wo bebia no will come with the blessing, will come with the token. Sa gift near the man one farm because minimum me pe on koso. Go minimum say because you couldn't sustain the relationship. In fact, until nyantiase say o pese we your wedding ganga and wedding is not the marriage. With all respect, obi o hwe bia. Enye no na ya ware no ye wawura mawie now wo mu no. Yeah. The AC, the ufemu, the ohre, the shock, all the negatives and positives. Mawari, na nim so hwan krom ho. Mokoda e hwan krom. Na nim so oda oteta. Wa hu se me o shatter dia. No, exactly. Eti hu ye no. E wawari. Ka we hu an ka won ti ase. So every day you got to make me well. Yenti we ase. Gangan to one.
Na your time ninti no mama yen hwe sania omo worry for years no envie bebre no yen hwe sania betimi aspice aware nim sania be no so enkoye because they say no yen hwe dan 20 years 30 years 50 years no obi aware acha 5 years actress wa 10 years no say ndie media mabre be ma ne kwa o mefie. You know, odi me cry nya me debi o so me mu cry me ti hwe me na say obi ni nua. You know, how dream. It's
sa some ya working. Sa victim ben because man bi o si on tim ni yere nda bio. Oba waware no. On tim ni nda bio adan ya. E si opia bonti ho youngest as the hot. Omo short na yere nsha short.
He has lost his identity.
O dem mu crampo a obon to ma wo. This is every case yen show our from by spice in baby mu a e me be kama no. I think say obi wa all the same thing say na me dey me fear me feel me yimi ho me yim na fine wo yi ho kwa bonten a ye ti ase ye nuanu mo se fa me bebre a omo ofie a omo look say ma omo kunu mu ba abonten they are covered everywhere. And say bibi say na bana lady no ka kire no onum say agro but when unso the general swama na I will divorce mu all because on sure what kra na mo mfa nko pool ni baby a o si dabi nya sa na etete no obi wa ware mo ware
na be ma na ehu ne sans o ware no
se be ma ne fi say nyankopon na meka se nyankopon na twa ka wo tie me a me leto because me leto because why we omo short no sa wo si omo de omo yo o club o ye say ntino o ko fa oyomfo a o cover no ano so oboko ba no
kwa na opedi ane say when enu na wenya
ento fi say bia nko wura mu no na nko ka chene say onye say ya nko beye e obi mu so esa nko fo bi na say we de ofi nya me fie we nko fo we mu de ye mboy o maso sa de no send again akoye apart for say mpa so oba akoda ho no kwa besitin ata no ho like on person be yi ni ho enye say bia bibi won ho
oni ukunu ukunu di wu no so de be
akoba ni ho.
That is wrong indoctrination. And it's all worry crana. So we say we mbone waso wenye natural hair crana. Dress them say. So we warrior. be man wo ni pedua so to me sa na wo ba no so okunu ni pedua so to me so it goes both ways it is a be man say dem me per shorter you have nothing to say me no obi o sha tar bi kwa on tan she kabane slit o she entire dresses we can say when mama penimu say won she kabane slit no kun say na me pe and everybody kept quiet because that's what the husband wants and the husband is the final authority over her. Beman so so she bibia me kuna den na wunhye ni say we CF we sharpen each other. Hinti so wo fear say na Vicky no so wa worry acha. Once wa worry che no when hu nani mu anti no you become familiar with them. Wan hwe no obuo no na drop it. Wodwe say wa ye wadamfo nti wan hwe otumi nanim kra no otumi fate you obi otumi fate in your face. Na se buo ni ho ebi ho mu di agrosa agrosa na so no say wan hwe obi say enra outabo me na so me tabo you know but once you do that builds the relationship I don't know come on you don't once say nanim you must know your body you don't overstep your body you must know the kind of man you are married to or the kind of woman you are married to na me can feel muba obo ho no why say ye di ade na de benti certain things you don't do say our left hand na what they huja no abonte what they don't like it into no corner the respect should be there although he's your husband. As time goes on my dear I always say we have advantage more than men because we can Ebiana Vicky once and the hairstyle was me when I'm so wow she's looking different, beautiful. And man, it's Mrs. And their short hair, and their long hair, and their braids, and they say, so keep on changing your dress and all that. Keep on changing. Keep your being still attractive as
yeah, different. Yes. Into that is there. We are tuntum. No kun kasa ya kokoayo.
Oh, there be. I know there.
And there's so for kan. I want kasa. So worry. Na so kun kasa. Yeah, we are to your command of say
there be. No.
You see, there's always a reason as to their war catch me. Identity. So don't do the telling, but give me the reason.
Why to na to worry? So bet matter.
There be. Vicky, let's go to the next C of mine. The next C. Okay, compromise. Ms. Maka, whatever. But the next one, why name kasa? Yes, I say communicate. It's good to communicate, but move away from being just a mere me catcher. Say to connect. When I connect
comprehension.
When I connect with you, I will be able to know you well.
Yeah.
In fact, it cannot sustain the marriage. Connect with me every second.
Because me obisa. The more ebia me nimu but no kasa want to me hu ni pa we me fan ko possible for mo kasa se me no ya ade a an se bia nimpa 2 me sana sana bia ba mo ntem na mo cheche mo a obi wo kasa we kasa no me hu the fault no ye dey e free no me so ntia me no na me
judge
no you see when you know who you are and what makes you to do what you're doing, I call it know by way of defining, determine, minim de midi. So I don't go to buffet. Eduane o minina, minim dempe. Me de ba. Was church eduane bu na what ticket say. Unime. Yes. And when you listen to them, you always feel.
Yes.
Listen to yourself and that of God. See? Yeah. And you can get it perfect. When you talk about.
Yeah, spice, you know. Once in spice, you know, so no. Start doing the things that you wishian for front no any ama mo year man any jay or fall in love with you know start doing them again once want me nyani na because you say ankwala bem adwuma bem also kwan say when you wait ebo wa fu aba oba no so wenyini but start doing those small things first maybe na mo call work they be say to be happy in your marriage is not about a big thing no because go for walk in the
to sustain
evening. Once cold air no crowd breeze no crowd you are exercising moon it spice things together pray together bonfire mano and also bonfire mouth activity be our pet start doing it hobby say sorry activity a group back mo kwana mo one kofo na mo visiting kofo it bonds the two of you together into sanya marketing no and once I make a memo mostly no eyom gen say man kwa na chesi ye changing am but bema so you can start also changing certain things wash entire bia manage start changing your perfume, start changing it because obano so now when I hug him, the scent is okay. About what worrying to know, should I care ni look.
Remember G-string crown.
It makes it crazy, freaky, and
you know,
kicky and nice. Who was that? So start doing those things. Say swimming, being on person, must start lessons. No, do it. I always say this. When you get married, then you must stop focusing so much attention on the children because the children are visitors. They will leave you there. Also, why don't they have nothing to talk about again. But develop yourselves into some now you can still be together. Now when your boss who says so once a bear man who get to a time, he doesn't get so turned off by your curves and all that. Because when who are so start covering yourself a bit. And yet they be no be who but the bobra spice things up. Short pants, do those things. It's all spice things up.
Yeah. And I've ever met a woman now no so say ono dey certain be on run no nam fie why na ye nukunu fe.
Yeah.
You know, so there are exceptions to everything.
Yeah, do what?
Bibia no exception. Until una unim ni pa on net. And I unim ni ope.
I decided I couldn't bazo.
Sample ukunu per certain be ohun naked. There's a way you can do it.
Very
nice.
Big idea me power by your mommy is spicy. But men condemn the me more me it will drama some. That negative be more positive. One of the things that could also spice us is humor. Aye! So when you the what? Who created that humor? As we in quiet, but you meant it and can Obana kota no me make it. Sir, and you may akoso. And anything that Obani and Abemani gives a thumb up.
Right.
Add the plus to it. Oh baby, you are my baby, you are great. Go for it. Those words energizes. Oh, I got to TV and I can get the emphasis.
Hey, some way.
What tea? That's what people say.
What's nice was
because I
go for a show. They will go with TV. Saka said the TV.
Anya ofe, anya ude. Omo calling in Krananya. When I come, baby, guy, you are so fantastic. Go for plus.
Did you know what he said that on TV? Hey, that's some crass.
But you see, you want to spice the relationship we have. But you know, next time for Masam, we know more common. So you understand what is it that we are
because woman be our say na onu ne ho nye fe onu ne ma me mo ma ne hu say ne ho nye fe
yes ya kan
obi aka chere no see the nti a wa accept a ware ne say onam na friend say open the coffee say wo sere no nti no onye nti be man nu kunu tin chan na say o ma ware ache nti no story o kan no o see be man o share wa ware na o tin chan sisia no ohun ne bi o say wo de we wo so ti me fo nto no ka sa word no pe no no wa chip on every day pon no so for say obi be hu say ono be ka bi so o worry nukunu worry na ku anapatu to be a early motion no my beautiful wife o see eno na ni so no e ko for beauty no hu no nsa no ye fe ntini ku worry no ko ye say o de shine tiri mu say o be housewife o mpie ko be bia de nuku open ko for bambre fie de obeye bia obehye mudin ba nuku ba na be hu say sana me hu ye fe afi okwa so dresse okwa ha dresse nuku hu so e dress we there one in town so sometimes yam ba so ye pe bi sa o obi go say then na wa she why hu ye
we bu wa be mu straight
I don't know be say ye Ghana and mema no go was ni fo so then if instead of just saying no
mema we discuss for ko ye utinti because of natural hair maybe also man I am fair
okay
it's almost a corner na ya
bona three ladies here Ibusa Vicky
Uncle Dumat
what is your beauty where lies your beauty
in my eyes
Oboa where lies your beauty go there
do my head
where lies your beauty
my mind
your mind muni omoma it's your forehead any woman that pulls pony or boduku what do be katenti this is what men are looking for.
It's a big deal.
Oh yeah, what's about first? What did you do? Wow. Any man who wants to.
And then say they be boduku.
Who of you you know you're pretty than when you guys go. That is what your husband wants. And you don't please men outside, but my forehead no.
Yo, me patron me time aso why?
Oh, too bad.
Me da mo ase be bring patron mo take home ni sorry so.
Be ye na mechia a this collection.
Okay.
A child share me madani imam malam. Ana mechia obibia. Na ope edidia. Ope edidia me no me bono for me ma direct number but what dey friend me na me ma discount. I no use my name and go. What I'll say is that you have what it takes to spice your relationship. And you'll be in the back chair said in Wedriane.
Right.
And you'll be in the back say, yeah, cook your man to don't buy your own stuff, cook your own cook. Now worry won't worry.
Okay. That's counselor.
Yeah, make us say so we are buyer now Shemia and Penatri. It's a time you get to know who you are getting married, who you are getting married to.
Yeah.
It's a blueprint and no nature our real mupan yebe koso inti and to two near maybe mu a JJ.
Okay.
It's not just about eating, just having sex. There's more to it. That is the time you need to investigate.
Sure.
Investigate his friends. For wifey, but behind your back, the boy no be sure. Investigate his family. She be when na she na no worry there. Ni no won't mean be. Ti say we work at her. That means Samson can say when it comes to love, it's about compromise. So learn to compromise. When you be maybe at na kweni mwa. Be bold enough to ask. Gana ya humbrase na dosu. Papi ono wa da. Be son say nti ade aye.
What are we?
What are we? When I'm going to see my family, that ben na would me coffee. As some be catch on it any din na fe too hofo. And more being chewing dia kunwi enko waro before. It's not good. Mediani counselor perfect. More TikTok, Facebook, all social media. My number is 0243 28 37 84. 0243 28 37 84. We are sorry when here facilitator Nina, just call me. If you need counseling, call me and I'll help you. See, you have a bigger space at Hachu. So just walk in and we are going to help you.
Okay.
Media can am I me ko phone ba me nua ba ye hwe say mo beti penifo wo ha mama wari na wo ha yakasa me masua bi nto wo fe nto so dey sua bi because our we wa ye kono na ye na ye kan no one kasa choose yourself na se be ma na wo fa no so ye be boa wo na se wo fa enti obi bibia ye one kasa de okoma betu ade na de no wu a nkwa na wo ko anajo nkwa na wo kada bibia ni wo wedding ring wedding dress shoe and kosishe na me adum so be de obete wase na me suro ni mu na mu nya mbebu me ho eno na ye hwehwe ama oman Ghana me dia ne se wa broni me ton hair e oba ope hwia me wo ho antares wo ho me number 0244 37 3607.
On this very show, I'm putting a new number down. 020 2222 087. Okay. 020 22. The twos are 4.
Okay.
087. Oh, Fremia.
Yo. Madam Uncle Dumata or your counselor, Mrs. Perfect. I just come to see a counselor, and I order Bruni to see a businesswoman. Yours truly, Miss Udier. Me 1,000. It may be at the best me say bia. Me to me aye ede amount. Me din ede Vicky Zuga. Me there be bia sister mo Jim red light sustainable relationship. I hope say aboa e ma o sustain this relationship na ehia ono esombo ma ono. I hope say show na ma. So when to me and hear from the beginning na kwa YouTube, UTV Ghana Red Light e wo YouTube na kwa hear. Yeah. Previous episodes na ya upload e wo honomo ene de no so ebe wo honomo by ochina na me da beauty products by Eve asese wa ya me eni wa hye me eni kama ene obi ehun me so ho ayefe me nim say mo colored wigs akasima yesa into me da beauty products by Eve as a par for my hair and Divine Cassie GH Divine Cassie GH no me makeup and so Emma me and Clothing Palace na mami atade kama baby mashe dry Clothing Palace e want ade bia or corporate wear or dinner wear or t-shirt or casual wear or office casual wear na no ladies bags and shoes bibia opebia oba o siesie ho na opie bedwama eya akono ne bia no clothing palace ewo bi friend was 027 1998313 now so kwajo wo die and tem enti no meda we be as a production team and then mo hwe ye nyina me na fofo amugo CID headquarters mo shout out to any you people are the real VIP. Thank you so much. Mr. Nete, it is me. Thank you so much for watching. Chief Justice Opong, thank you so much for watching. Chapter also National Security, thank you so much for watching. Munyina police for Amugu Tesano police station. Mo share me wakwan so mama me shout out. Me so me mama shout out back. Thank you so much for watching the show. My production team, Madam Wase, my camera, my sound, my producers, Sophia and Gladys, my lights man, my set designer. Madam Munyina, from my bosses to the last person, Madam Wase Paba. My birthday shout out to be 7th year Tuesday ya na ya make it brother me a birthday MJ Cosmetics or a CEO of MJ Cosmetics. You need the Emmanuel. A belated happy birthday to you, Manuel. You know I love you so much. And next Friday, Saturday actually, and then so your IK. And next Friday, IK birthday. Happy birthday, IK. And CPL Letitia, regional headquarters and so legal and prosecution. He said Omao. So I brought this say I will show a very happy birthday. Mesu Tuesday. No, Saturday, 11th October, I miss my birthday. And to me, wish me home happy birthday to me. That's a nice song.